Hello everyone, this video is about YouTube. Is it a good money-making opportunity? Is it going to be a hobby or a business? And what about the taxes? How do you handle that? I'll share some of my personal experiences. I've been doing this for about 6 years now, and give you some insights into some of the issues with income taxes, reporting, and a little bit about the potential, what you can do with this. This is one of many platforms, the YouTube. There are dozens of other platforms, but YouTube is still the king. Over the course of the last number of years, more platforms have come up, and they're taking away some, but still YouTube remains the top. First of all, YouTube can and it does change the rules occasionally. I think at the present time to monetize so that you can get income off of ads, I think you need 1,000 subscribers and so many thousands of hours of watch time. Now, I don't remember quite exactly what that is, but then you can monetize your channel. YouTube is owned by Google, and they changed their policy a while back. They can run ads on any videos, whether they're monetized or not. So even if I demonetize my channel, you would still see ads. Speaking of demonetization and ads, many of you here in the Philippines who watch Philippine videos are aware of Rike, A Life Beyond the Sea, I believe is the name of his channel. A few months ago I saw he did a video where he said he was demonetizing his channel. Apparently he got big enough where the tax people came after him, started wanting information, and he said, you know what, I came to the Philippines to have a simpler life and enjoy my life, and if I've got to keep track of all my expenses and everything else, it's just not worth it. So he got rid of his memberships, he got rid of his affiliate links, he demonetized it. You just fill out a form online with YouTube saying you don't want to earn money. Personally, I have processed both the USA taxes and Philippine taxes for the past 3 years. First couple of years made virtually nothing, and I make a little bit more now. It goes up and down very quickly. YouTube is about what did you do for me today? If you stop posting videos or very good videos that get a lot of views, they very quickly stop promoting your stuff. You should keep good expense records, income and expense records from the very start. Did you buy a computer? Did you buy software? If you take a trip to do a video, you've got travel expenses, you've got other expenses that you can deduct. And I checked with the IRS. What's the difference between a business and a hobby? And there's a gray area. There's a gray area. So I keep very good. I have all my life kept very good expense records, and because I've had a number of businesses and work in sales and marketing where I traveled a bit. But anyway, keep track of those things, because I have fallen I am below the taxable income limit. Like here in the Philippines, I think it's still 250,000 pesos, which is about 5,000 US dollars. And I fall under that even before I deduct expenses. So you should decide up front. And what's the difference between a hobby and a business? Well, if you're going to run it as a business, a money-making business preferably, unless you've got some political agenda, you would probably have memberships. You would optimize your opportunities to make money. You would have paid memberships. You would have affiliate links. Affiliate links is where you are selling products. You might sell your own product. Well, affiliate links is where you're linking to other companies. For instance, I could link to Canon and get a commission off of Canon off of Amazon.com, for instance. and a number of different things. So if you're a business, you want to optimize your income potential, maybe with your own products, t-shirts, mugs, whatever, hats with your name on it, various things that you can promote. And many YouTubers make a lot more money off of affiliate links and selling their products than they do off of YouTube itself. YouTube runs on algorithms, and there are many people making videos about how to work with YouTube's algorithms to get your stuff promoted. But basically, you're competing with millions, hundreds of millions of other people. So unless you have some niche market or you're very good at entertaining, it could be a slow rise to the middle, put it that way. You can also make a little money, or at least cover some of your expenses, by offering support options. And that might be people can support you through if you set up a PayPal account, and a number of different ways people can send money. And I will be doing a video soon about sending money to the Philippines, to yourself or friends. And I just recently signed up for Buy Me a Coffee, and I put the first, what I do, I pin the first comment of every video. I pin with information, has a link to my PayPal account, has a link to Buy Me a Coffee, and you can buy one coffee. I think it's $5. PayPal, you can send any amount of money virtually, I think. There's Patreon. Many people use Patreon. I did for a while. It seems like they take a rather large chunk of that, so I really haven't promoted that. I still have the site, but I haven't promoted it. So there are other ways. If you're not monetized, if you don't have the viewers and the views yet, you can get some support from people, help cover your expenses. Another way to make additional money is through sponsorships, and finding a company that will sponsor you. Now, generally, you're going to need quite a few subscribers and viewers on your channel before you'll find a company that's going to want to pay to get you to for you to sponsor them, for them to sponsor you. Some things to consider if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, or you have one and it's turning into work. Do you have the passion for it, to start it and to continue it? Is it fun? I know there are days I try to put out about a video about every other day, sometimes every third day, and there are times where inspiration is not quite there, and it's more perspiration, it's more work, and there's things, I've asked, I've had that discussion with friends. If I wasn't doing this, what would I be doing? And because it takes up a lot of time, there are ways to decrease the time, and I'm going to move a little bit into those sectors. Live streaming. Do a live stream, it's up. There's no editing virtually involved with it. But yeah, the way I do it takes a lot of time. I take video, and then I come in and I edit the video, and then I do voiceover, and I'll continue doing a lot of that, but I'll be doing a little more live streaming as well, I believe, in the future. But yeah, that passion can run out over time, or periodically. I know a number of very popular YouTubers that just took long breaks, just disappeared for a couple of months, and then came back, and people say, where did you go? Why did you leave us? We were dependent upon you. Now, my channel, a little bit about my channel and some of the options out there. My channel has been going about 6 years. When I came to the Philippines 2015, I always carried a camera with me. I've always had cameras with me, and started doing a lot of videos, condominiums. The real estate guys in the malls would grab me, come and look at my condominium, and I'd take my camera out and do some video, and started putting those up. This is what you get, this is what it costs, and started, I'm interested in real estate and the property market here. So I continued to do that, and more people became interested, because when I came here, I couldn't find any information, basically. I asked people, where should I live? What are the different parts of the city? And what do I get for X amount of money? Anyway, I've got dozens and dozens and dozens of videos of condominium videos, apartments, housing developments. Here, a little bit over on Iloilo, a little bit in Bohol, but a lot in the Cebu City metropolitan area. And I give advice. I do cost of living videos. I do just trip videos, other informative videos. So check out those 1,000. And when you watch those 1,000, anyway, I plan to continue putting up videos. At such time, I would start making enough money where it would become a business, taxable. Would I do what Rike did and just demonetize everything? I'm not sure. If I was running it as a business, which I'm not, I would be doing the affiliate marketing and selling products, selling T-shirts and such. And many people have suggested I should be doing that. So we'll just see. There's a point. There's a point where you say, how hard do I want to be working? Another point, the number of subscribers, and I think I'm right about 37,000 now. That's not nearly as important as how many viewers do you have on each video. How many viewers? Like I said, YouTube is, what did you do for me today? And I'm subscribed to over 300 channels, but very rarely do I watch any of those channels. But in such case that I want to go back and check and see if they've got something that interests me, it's there. I don't have to go hunt for them again. How many views you get on your channel? Does anybody watch the ads? Does anybody click on the ads? How long do they watch your channel? Do they share your video on other social media, Facebook, different places? All that stuff is in the algorithm, and none of us really understand all of that, and they can change the algorithm. There are different ways to try to get your stuff promoted, and there are people who do videos about that online. As for other options, there are places like Vimeo and Odyssey, Rumble, DTube. Internet Archives video section can be interesting. Meta Cafe, Daily Motion, and each of those kind of specialize in certain types of videos, video platforms. But I know many of the sites that were getting banned or their videos were getting taken down have gone to Odyssey. Odyssey seems to be real popular now, and I have not set up an account over there. But many channels have done that. They've got video on YouTube. They stay on YouTube because YouTube is still the biggest, and they get maybe 10% of the views on a site like Odyssey. So I'll check that out. Maybe one day I'll set a site up on a number of other places too, just to cover my bases. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. Hopefully this world will become much more normal. I hate the word normal, but back to the good old days in the coming months. See you next time.